What's up, YouTube? Thanks for clicking on the video. If you haven't yet, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what's going on in your world. I am headed to pick up my kids. It is Tuesday. I need to wash the Bronco, but I want to do, you know, when you see people do walk-arounds of their vehicles and show what they've done. Most of the Bronco world pretty much knows what is what mods. There is a lot to do on this vehicle, but for the most part, a lot of people already have it done. So I'm just gonna update you on what I've done so far. If you haven't tried this, shout out to LMNT. Potassium salt for the day. I just finished my workout, so I got a 2024 Big Bend, which is probably like the base model. I didn't get a lot. I don't have diff locks, which sucks, but I will eventually upgrade and get them later. White, Oxford white. It's always been my favorite Ford color, and I had it in my 250s. We had one black 250. I like the white. It's easy to keep clean. I haven't washed the vehicle in probably 2 weeks or so. Can you tell? Yeah, but it's not as bad as if it was black. Besides, it's an off-road vehicle, right? So I've done some grill upgrade, overlay letters inside, carbon fiber accents on the doors. I'm gonna carbon fiber the wrap. I'm gonna carbon fiber wrap the fender trims. I did take them off the other day. Comment if you ever take off yours, because like it looks dope. But I remember seeing a Jeep the other day. I don't know why, to me it just didn't look right. Maybe the tires were too small, I don't know. But to me it looked good on the Bronco. But yeah, I'm gonna carbon fiber wrap with carbon fiber vinyl the fenders. And then usually, if you've ever done wrapping before, once you've done a couple of pieces and you get it down, you kind of go wrap crazy, and then you end up wrapping what you can wrap. I was thinking about doing the mirrors and the fenders, and kind of that's it, unless I'm a pro. Be a 2-inch rough country suspension with the N3 shocks, billet tie rod sleeves, the tailgate support, upgraded wheels obviously, and tires. I'm running the 35 Toyo AT3s. Money. I've done BF Goodrich KO2s, I've done all-terrains, I've done, my family are big truck enthusiasts. A lot of them, my brother's got Terra Grapplers, 37s. I like these. I like the way they look. They don't look over aggressive like muds, although those are solid. The look of those are awesome. I just don't like the way they would sound. I had mud terrains and I just didn't like them on the road. What else have we done? Oh, I did the Ox 6 gang. I have rock light underglows, 2% or 5% tint. These little grab handles. My theme outside's black and white with carbon fiber, and then inside is carbon fiber with whatever this marine leather gray is called. The hydraulic support under the hoods, got those. I do want to get the one for the soft top, but for me it's either on or off. Like, I've tried doing this part back, the first part, it doesn't feel like it's off, it just feels like a sunroof, and I'm not a big fan. I have the bikini top on right now. When it was hot and I had the entire top down, it was cool because the sun beating on you. I've done it without it. I'd rather have it, but it just doesn't feel like a openness, even with the mesh, the see-through mesh. So run it in the really, really hot days. But I would say 90% of the time I would take it off because I like to see the sky and all that, and the kids like the doors. Let me know if you take your doors off. I took them off once, kids loved it, enjoyed it. It's not that hard to take off, it's just, it's consuming. I did have a Jeep before, and all you had to do was unhook and then lift. This you have to screw in, and I get it. So I kind of like leave the doors on. It's like 80 degrees here in Texas now, and I do want to take it off, but I just, one, I don't have nowhere to put them, and I don't want a chance of them getting scratched or one of the kids knocking it over, because then that would be my fault. So what else have we done to this bad boy? Oh, the mount that GoPro's on. I put that on. I'm not one to like. I've seen overlanders like the whole dash is covered and they got an iPad. Look, I like the interior of the Bronco. Ford did a good job. I don't want to knock it, but if I need an iPad, I'll have one of my kids or my wife hold it and navigate us. But I like this. I had the cell phone mount on the grab handle on the driver's side, but I used it to mount my aux so I can see what lights are there, turn it on and off really quick. I don't like any of the other mounts, whether it's like right here, because I have to take my eyes off the road, down here on the little Bronco emblem. So I'm getting there, and I'm learning that, you know, when you first get a vehicle, you go buy crazy, right? You try to find the smallest upgrades that don't nick your pocket because you just purchased a brand new vehicle, and you're like, I'm just gonna feel it out, and you buy little things here and there, some mats, maybe some sticker stuff and little exterior stuff, and then you go crazy eventually. I was watching a video with Off the Grid. Shout out to Off the Grid on YouTube. He's another Bronco owner who came from Toyota, and I grew up with Toyota, so I feel him. Is finding the necessary purpose for what you're gonna buy. And I do it, it's your money. If you're gonna do it, have at it. But like, he makes a good point, you know, now that I'm in my 40s and I'm getting back into this midlife crisis auto crap with being a dude doing dude stuff, like, there's no reason for me to buy a 10-inch lift if I don't need it, right? Or have banana lights everywhere on my vehicle if I don't off-road at night or hunt or whatever the case is. So kind of going for that overland look-ish, off-road-ish, minimalist-ish. I know that's a lot of ish, but if you're an off-road person out there, you'll know that sometimes you just buy things that you don't need, and then you're like, it's on the vehicle that doesn't get used. It's in your garage taking up space that doesn't get used, and you end up trying to sell it on Facebook. There's a lot of things that when I did this vehicle, other than what's done already, it's like, do I need it? It looks cool, but do I need it? No. So then don't get it. Unless I go on a trail, which my brother and I are he's gonna take out his 24 Sequoia. It's dope. I'll see if I can't throw a picture up in the video. If we don't need it, no need to get it, right? I don't need all-weather mats because I have vinyl floors and the all-weather mats that came with my vehicle. And there's drain plugs. Like, I don't need the 3M like high wall in case, dude, it's a off-road vehicle, it's gonna get dirty. So yeah, I'm learning that, and that's a pretty cool. So shout out to, I don't even know his name, that sucks, but I do watch a bunch of his videos. I promise you, next time I shout him out, I will have his name in there. But Off the Grid on YouTube, he's a Bronco overlander. But yeah, so yeah, my next upgrades, I'm gonna take her out on the Hidden Parks, or Hidden Falls Adventure Park here in Texas, in Central Texas, and see what she can do. I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. I want to climb a little bit, but and put some stress on the steering and the suspension, and see what the flex is, and just cool stuff, you know. For the most part, I'd say 90% of the time this thing is going to be on flat dirt type of off-roading. So yeah, if I miss something that you guys think is a really cool functional upgrade, let me know in the comments. I do want to get, I have a 20-inch bar coming. It's amber. I'm gonna go all amber other than the headlights. I want to get those oracles, but the price for that is crazy, and I'm not gonna spend that. I have kids, and one who's about to drive, and I'm trying to convince my wife to let me get her an off-road vehicle, maybe an old Ford or old, you know, box Chevy or something like that we can beat up on the trails. But yeah, and I'm gonna drill it into, I have the standard bumper. If you have the Big Bend, you know what I'm talking about. It's that plastic standard with the fog light. I'm gonna drill into the bumper, so I'm probably gonna remove it this weekend. The bar should be in, and I'll have an install video on that. I'm just drilling, dude. I'm drilling completely right in the middle, so it doesn't block the Bronco, because I'm a big fan of the Bronco lettering and the grill. So I want to minimize blocking that, like the bull bars I see. Like, it just takes away from the whole front end, which is one of my favorite parts of the Bronco. And yeah, I'm drilling her right into the bumper. No feelings. What's worst case scenario, right? You mess it up. And then I'm gonna install some trail lights, aka if you're too close to me, I'm gonna hit the switch and I'm gonna blind you with like 4 white LEDs. So if you're a driver that does that, you might want to stay off people's butts that have bright lights, because if you get hit with it, that's your fault. I learned that from Iraq, by the way. We used to have those lights on our vehicles. So yeah, anyways, yeah, Bronco Nation, have a good Thursday, have a good day, kick butt. Life is awesome. Be happy, smile, be grateful, and I'll see you in the next video.